How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening up one of the newest games from OOMM, board games, and that is BattleBears. So BattleBears, the board game, actually was a Kickstarter game originally that they canceled, and then they decided to release directly to buyers. So there is a little bit different from this from the Kickstarter, so we'll look through this compared to what was originally going to be in the game. However, I did get word that some of those extras, some of the Kickstarter exclusives, they do have plans, if this game does well enough, to bring out as well. One other thing to point out is we are doing our second giveaway, and I will say how you can enter in the giveaway to get a copy of BattleBears, thanks to OOMM. I really don't know how they say that. I guess I should have asked them, but I digress, guys. So BattleBears, the board game, designed by Brendan McCaskill and Jonathan Thwaites. It is I guess the best way to say it, it is a battle arena type game. 10 minutes per player, 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. And you're basically going to be battling it out while also trying to stay away from these cute and adorable little pink guys called the Huggables. Let's go ahead and get inside this box and see what we have in store. So the first thing is showing the games that they have. This No Escape looks really cool. That might be another game we try to get and play. And then here, Stars of Akrios. It seems to be the big one that they're publishing. I don't know if I've looked this one up, so we might have to look into that one as well. So the first thing we got here is the BattleBears comic. So there was a comic book inside, and it basically talks about BattleBears. Now, I don't know much about BattleBears, but I've heard that there's some mobile games about this. But it's a cool little thing. You can read through it, and they land on the planet. Now you can see all these little Huggables coming in and trying to be your friend. And the big guy says, "Let's play." So that is a nice thing. It says, "Is it over? To be continued." So I don't know if that is hinting of more comics coming out, or whether that is just, after this you play the game and you're the to be continued. So here is the rule book. It doesn't look too big, so I don't think it's too complicated. I did look online and watch a couple videos from before the Kickstarter of how to play. I don't know how much of the rules have changed, but of course we will go over the rules when we play this on the channel. We always play live. So setup, you get your little player cards. You set up the tiles to make the planet that you're going to be on. You can set up your decks, and there's a couple ways that can be played. I know there's like a Battle Royale mode. There's team mode if you have 4 players. There is a mode where you can basically get your upgrade cards randomly. And then there's a mode where you can just go in with the predetermined cards that come in the actual... for each character. Each character basically has a set of cards that belong to them. All right, and then we have our board. So we'll go ahead and look at each of the boards. Let me move some of this over just a little bit, give us some more room. So here we go. So this is the first one. So this is Oliver, is the first bear here. He's kind of the leader. Comes with a plasma blast. And then so on the board, you have a couple different things. You've got your health meter, of course, and you have movement. So as you pick up more upgrade cards, it's going to hinder how much you can actually move. So you have a light weapon, heavy weapon, backpack, and armor. If you get your backpack, your hand limit is 5. And then when you die, all of them flip over, and you actually become a Huggable. You only got 3 health, but you have a lot of movement. You have this Huggable with the sparkly rainbow underneath. And there's actually a plush. I didn't get the plush. I don't know if the plush is still available. It was on Kickstarter. But when you actually pulled off the head, a rainbow came out from the neck. So that was kind of cute. So here is the first one. There's Oliver. And then we have Astoria, maybe the second in command. Maybe she's the second mate there. She could be the captain. I think he's the captain, though. I watched the little video they did. It seemed like he was the captain. So she's probably the first mate here. So she has invisibility as her ability. We have Riggs, the big boy. He's the brute of the bunch. And then, so everybody's health is the same. So even though he's like more of a beefier character, his health is still 10. And then he has a teleport ability. And then we have Will. So we have me. So you know which one I've been playing. He's just kind of this goofy guy with a popsicle. And there you go. There is Will. He has a drinking hat. Gives him 2 actions. Then you have Sabiri. There we go. And then so she has, it looks like a revive, unique ability, clear, target an opponent with 3, lose health, you gain 2. Now there is healing, so like I said, you can do a team up mode, and in that methodology, then you can actually heal each other. And then the last one is Tillman, and Tillman here has Nuke. Choose a dial to deal 2 damage to all spaces on that tile. All right, so that's kind of neat. All right, so as we mentioned, we were talking about the giveaway. So of course, the full rules and where you'll need to enter is going to be up on our Instagram. It's 2 parts. It's going to be the same as last time. You're going to do some things on Instagram, basically saying who your favorite character is. And since there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you basically can comment on that Instagram 6 times with 6 people. So 6 of your friends, 6 other people you'd like to play this game with, and which character each of them would play. So basically, I said 6 times. Basically, which character are you going to play, for 1? And then your 5 friends, which characters would you say are your 5 friends going to play? So that's what we're going to say on Instagram. On YouTube, you just got to do the normal subscribe, notifications, like button, and then same thing. Just tell me the 1 character you're going to play if you win this game. Who do you want to be? Oliver, Astoria, Riggs, Will, Sabiri, or Tillman? So those are our characters there. So make sure you head over to Instagram. That way you can enter over there to get some entries. And then here, because the commenting here is only going to give you 1 entry. Over on Instagram, you're going to be able to get 5 entries, right? 6 if you share it on your story. Twitter, same as our Marvel United giveaway, right? So here are the map tiles. So we pop these out. It's a nice map tile. Okay. And so they are on the back. Nice art there on the back. Nice quality. Nice, I don't know if we're going to, in any way, shape, or form, be able to get that to focus. There we go. So cardboard, nice little thickness there. They pop out really nice too. That's not bad. And then you have your health counters. You have a little death counter here. I guess that's a death counter. I'm going to say that. That seems like you're dead. You're dead. And then you get your weight. So this is your weight tracker for when you have too much weight. And then you got all these wonderful huggables. So one of the upgrades that was available in the Kickstarter, and I saw this and it's like, we paint minis, and I'm like, there's 50 of these guys that we get to paint. I'm like, let's go buy some pink primer. So we opened the box to see, and of course, that's one thing that didn't make it into the retail copy. However, like I said, they did say that they have plans to release those Kickstarter exclusives as an add-on later. So maybe one day we'll get 50 of these cute little guys as minis. So here is your Huggable. He's the same on both sides. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got five of those. Five wonderful boards full of game components. So we'll put those back over here. They give you some free bags. Free bags are always nice to put all of your stuff in. These ones might be a little bit big for me. I've got some extra bags because you always end up with extra bags, so I might downsize to make the tokens fit more readily. I think we'll go over the cards first, and then we'll go over the minis second. All right. I guess we're going to go over the dice first. So here is the die that you're going to use to do your actions. So defense, and attack, critical. So you get 1 crit. What's it look like? 1 crit. You got 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, and then 1 defense, 2 defense. Looks like 2 defense. Yep, that's what it looks like, guys. That is what it looks like. You only get 1 dice, so I guess you got to share. We'll go ahead and get into the cards. So it's nice. It's got these little pull tabs. Love the pull tabs. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Beautiful when a game does that. Makes it so easy to open. And yeah, these feel nice. These are nice, kind of slick. I don't think they are. No, they're not linen finish. They're just regular finish, but they are smooth, so they do feel like they would shuffle pretty easy. So here you go. So you have aid. So what does aid do? Aid. +1 heart to an adjacent character, or receive an adjacent, or revive an adjacent character with 2. So this is like team mode. You'll be able to use it. If you don't use the ability, then you do still get to use the gas can to be able to activate your abilities. So Astoria, and then Riggs. Okay, so everybody's kind of got their own. Will. Oliver. I don't know why I'm doing this. We've already seen this. I guess just in case you forgot the names that you need to comment down below with. So Tillman. Sabiri. Alright, so that was each of the people's aides. Alright, so you have the URAM. URAM. That's funny. I think that was her regular card. So you can see this is her specific. If you add this, it adds 1 weight to you. And then the primary is attack 3. And again, I don't know what these mean yet because I didn't go through the rules that in detail. And then you have another one. So battering URAM. And then, so these ones anybody can use because, of course, it's got it at the top. This shows where it can go. So this is a light item. Headshot. After successful hitting an enemy, roll a dice. If it's a crit, then you deal an additional 1 damage. Crossbow corn. So that is her specific. Tomahawk. The Art of War. The art's beautiful, and that's really what drew me to this. When I saw this was available for order on OOMM's website, I was like, the art is beautiful. We love cute, chibi, animated cartoon art, and we love minis now since we're painting them, right? Deadeye. So here's her outfit. So basically, if you get her whole outfit, it counts as her armor, and you can exhaust it to ignore 1 damage. And I think most of them are going to be pretty much the same. You get her backpack, now you can hold 6 more cards instead of 5. The Pie Bomber, throw a pie. You can throw it in an empty space to do damage. Easy Cheese, so you do have healing items. Because again, it is a Battle Royale game, so you do want to be able to heal yourself. Soul's Bane. Legos, it's your soul, your feet's bane, right? I think we have all stepped on a Lego once upon a time. I don't have kids, but I remember I love Legos, and I know I stepped on them many a times. So we got some swords. Now we're up on his. A Krembo Pistol. So as a primary weapon, it does 3-2. As a secondary, it does a range 3, 2 damage. As a secondary, it does a close. You have to be 1 tile away, 4 damage. Glove Blaster. Kind of reminds me of the old, what was that? The Nintendo Glove. Steam Shot. Bearzuka. Oliver's outfit. Oh, wow. So, okay. So they do get some additional benefits because he's got 8 cards instead of the 6 that Astoria had. Sake Bomb. There's some more Cheese Whiz for you. Battle-Rito. 2 healing, and you may move up to 3 space. So you get to, it's like, I guess you ate the burrito, and then you might have a little bit of air propulsion going on there. So you're able to go. All right, so Riggs here got his big old bazooka, Mother of Nature. And you have the sword in the stone. So he couldn't get the sword out of the stone. He just takes it all with him. So what was that? Sucker Punch, Plasma Orb, Zombie Gun. So he's just tearing up the green. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be a huggable? Zombie huggable? I do know one of their games I think is a zombie base. So Flamethrower. So primary, depending where you are in range of them, is how much damage you're going to do. So another primary B-Gun, Freeze Blaster, Riggs' outfit. Okay, so he ignores 3, and then he can hold up to 10. Okay, so some of the characters, yeah, if you can get those extra items, they really probably come out as a advantage. Now, I'd imagine the offset is like somebody else is going to get something else as a benefit, right? The amount of damage you reduce or so forth. Pie Bomb, and un poquito más que eso. Un poquito más de queso. All right, so we'll get into the second pack of cards here. All right. Okie dokie smoky. All right, so we have the Pop-Tart Shuriken. So good old Pop-Tarts, you know, because the only thing they're good for is being used as a shuriken. They are not edible food. I stand corrected. There's a couple of them, like the s'mores one. You throw that in the microwave, delicious. Sledgehammer, a Club Cobra, a Krembo Pistol. Oh, so it's like shaving cream. You got dual pistols there. Kind of got a double up on that one. Her minigun, energy rifle, plasma gun. And so a lot of these do have a primary and secondary, which comes in nice because then you can decide, you know, what are you really missing, and then adding that. But of course, some of them do have a very high weight cost. That's 3 on this one. So her outfit, yeah, only allows her to ignore 1 damage. I don't know. And then hold 7 cards. So I thought Riggs was able to ignore like 3 damage and have 10 cards. So I'd imagine her weapons are going to be much better for her. So we got that Sake Bomb again, the Soul's Bane, Mas Queso. There we go. A double hug. Okay, so you've captured them, and then you're going to use them to actually hug your opponent. So for melee does 3, and then it explodes, and then I think you get to refresh. Or maybe you don't get to refresh. Again, I don't know what that symbol means, guys. Sorry about that. Good morning. Fireworks. Peace. The Peacemaker. That is a big bomb. I don't think you're making peace. The Fat Man. Dark Matter. Ooh, I like that. Cannonball. The Double Bearzuka. Tillman's outfit is basically just his actual, self, because he's a robot. So he only ignores 2 damage. And then he gets to have 9 cards. Mas Sake. Mas Pop-Tarts. Mas Queso. Alright, so here we go. So here's Will stuff. So here's what, if we're going to play with their preload, this is what I get. I get a selfie stick, which it doesn't have a camera, so I guess he's taking it to himself? I don't know. A traffic light, I guess, is the upgrade. Bow. And then you get a bow and arrow, but the arrow is actually part of the bow. Will doesn't seem very smart. That's why Adri says I need to play him. Signor Potato. It should be Signor Papa. I gotta do it sad because in Spanish, Papa is your father and Papa is the food. So it'd be Signor Papa. Bubble gun. The chainsaw shotgun. That's deadly. See, he's got something good. He's got this chainsaw shotgun. If it's a secondary, two distance, I can do up to 5 damage and ignore movement effects. I don't know what, ignore line of sight. I don't know what that is. Sorry, guys. Again, I apologize. I should read rules before I start opening things. Buster Cannon. Will's outfit. So he only ignores 1 damage though. Card size is 7 though. Pie bombs. I'm imagining everything else is going to be duplicates. Mas cheese. Mas burritos. Mas. No mas, Jacobo. No mas. Alright, guys. So now the piece de la resistance. I went from Spanish to French. Sorry. And I don't speak either, so just, never mind. One thing I did notice, so it did give you the bags, but I just noticed this as we put everything out. The actual tiles actually go right in here. Let's see. Boink! So they go right in there like that. But I don't know what the one down on the bottom is. I guess it's just for decoration. But either way, that's nice. So it is a nice tray. The cards were here, and I guess your little extra bits can fit down in there. So it's nice when you have a nice tray to hold everything. Makes it a little bit easier. So we'll go ahead and start with, I guess, the one closest to me. So each one comes with the Huggable. So, of course, like I mentioned, once you get knocked out, you turn into a Huggable. So, of course, we will paint these and probably do it like we did My Little Scythe, where we just paint the rims the color that the player characters are. Because there's no, of course, ring because they're already the color. So those that don't paint, it's no big deal. But here we go. Here is our first one, and I'm already forgetting their names. Tillman the bear. So there's a little bit of detail on there. Gonna be fun to paint these guys. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Look at this huge. It's gonna keep focusing on everything behind them. Just basically gonna have to be like this for the rest of the video. Watch. But there is Tillman with his rocket pack. Put Tillman up there. And then and now this is the only benefit. See, now this is where Audrey might actually fight me to play Will, is because this is our favorite color. Morado is our favorito colores, and so he is purple. We'll just put them up. I don't think I need to keep showing you guys the Huggables. They're all the same. But there we go. There is Will with his boxing gloves, and he is that his? I guess it's his tongue. He's licking the he's licking the popsicle. So there we go. Número 2. Número 3 is Chica. Oh, no, is this? No, this is... which one is this one? Not Riggs. Is it Oliver? Yeah, I think... Yeah, orange is Oliver. They're the same color as their player cards. So this is Oliver with his big old gun. Oh, that's nice. Nice detail inside of the gun. There you go. And then their backpack. So we saw the backpack, of course, because of the backpack cards. So the backpacks do match the backpack card. And the bases are nice too. I just noticed that the bases actually have texture on them as well. That's a job well done, because that's not to say an annoyance, but it's like it should almost be standard now that bases have some kind of texture, something, even if it's the same thing. Like even if they're using the same texture on all these bases, and I'll take a look at them. You know, they should all have some kind of texture. Like even the Huggables have some type of texture on them. All right, so next we've got Riggs, the big boy. So he's a little bit bigger one. He might be harder because that yellow is really bright. That is really bright. But yeah, let me see if I can see on his base. Yeah, so it is. They all have the same base, but again, I don't mind that because at least it's a textured base and it'll be fun to paint. All right. So Riggs with his triple blaster, coming at you. So there is Riggs and his Huggable. We'll just bring his Huggable out just because that's what we're doing. And then we have Astoria. I kind of like her. Audrey's probably going to play her. I don't know. She might play Astoria. She might play the other one. Who was the other one? Sabiri. I don't know which one she'll play. But she's kind of cool with the baseball cap on. And then the unicorn gun. I just like that unicorn gun. If she takes the purple one just because she wants to play the purple one, then I guess I'll play. I will play Astoria. I have no problem playing her. Because that unicorn gun, like Deadpool, right? You love your unicorn guns. Let me get the last one of these little guys out. So maybe we have them all down there. And then the last one is Sabiri. There we go. Like the backpack. That's an awesome looking backpack. So some of them have really cool looking backpacks. Some of them kind of basic. And then this looks like some kind of pulse cannon gun almost. Like that right there. So that's going to be kind of interesting to paint. And see, the problem is now it's wanting to focus on me instead of even her in the detail. But there we go. And yeah, so the base, yeah, her base is the same. But again, don't mind. I think that looks good. So there we go, guys. That is BattleBears by OOMM or OOMM or OOMM. I need to ask him how to say it, but if you guys know how to say it, let me know down below. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, make sure you go back in the video if you skipped over that part to find out how to enter. Hint, you need to comment here, you need to subscribe here, you need to like here, but you also need to go over to Instagram, which is where you're going to get most of your points. And I did forget to mention something earlier. You get 2 chances on this video plus the gameplay video, which again, Instagram will give you all those details of how to get some extra entries. But until next time, guys, peace.